Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of RPG Limit Break. I'm Cyber9 on commentary. Alongside me is Jay Shadell, who's also pulling double duty as he's doing the restreams. We got Ghost Pirate and Windham doing the tracking, but we got a doubleheader runners going tonight. We got poppadux versus Demon Frog, and we got Flurry 14 and Darkmoon EX. We got one seed, two races going on, so it's going to be a lot going on, and hopefully we'll be able to keep track of it all.
Yeah, this should be great and crazy. So, just to make sure everyone realizes, it will be left side against right side. So, the left two are each other, and then the right two are each other. So, just kind of help keep that mentally in check.
Yeah, give an idea what our blessings are tonight. Fighters are gonna get a ribbon off the starters. They got 5 luck and res all. Thieves are gonna get 15 agility and 10 mag def. Black belt's got 10 luck and can use thief weapons in the sea, but I don't think we'll be seeing them. Red mages get temper plus and resist a lot of resistance. White mages get additional healing and get to resist a few things, and black mages get to put on shirts.
Yeah, lots of good stuff coming along. That fighter with basically a free ribbon at the beginning. Oh my.
Right. It's like, yeah, this one's going to go in the party.
Let's see what they decided to pick.
It looks like poppadux is saying, nope, we're just going to do 3. We're going to go with 3 group, and looks like we're seeing similar groupings along the way here.
Yeah. Looks like everyone decided to take the fighter thief. We got a little bit of differences with our mages. Most settling on the red mage, black mage, but Flurry over there with the white and black.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how the white black mage goes compared to the red black mage. But I think our runners are just about set. They're probably going to get their gate released so they can be off. Be interesting to see how this entire seed works out because we're collecting shards in this one, for those who are unaware.
Yeah, so if you aren't aware, this flag set is a shard hunt. We're looking for 28 shards. We can get them in various boxes throughout the world. We can get some of them for fighting some of the fiends. Carry and Lich, the pillars behind them are worth 2. And Kraken and Tiamat are worth 4 if they get through them.
And we're off. Let's see what's in our shops here. As we got both a couple runners. We got some Zap. That's a quick white mage check. Cures Lamp didn't look like too much in the white mage shop, or either of those shops. There's a harm there.
Yeah, in the white magic there, Lamp is a little underrated in these seeds because we do have the improved Dark spell on, which means if Dark lands, none of your attacks are landing.
It looks like we had some cheap silver swords there.
I did not see how much it was.
But we did see Flurry's equipping the white mage with a hammer. But both poppadux, or at least Demon Frog and Flurry right now, are all on the way up to the Tower of Fiends to see what's in the 3 blocks there before taking on Garland.
Yeah, this seed tends to have a lot of stuff early, so let's see what's going on here. We have a reroll. poppadux is resetting and changing parties?
I think he was using
accidentally reset and didn't save?
I think he's deciding what he's gonna put as far as buy from the shops. So he bought a saber for that fighter, and he's buying ice for his red and black mage there.
And we just saw an early key up on Flurry's side, so we'll love to see that early. We get back here to Corneria, you have all of that, and then you actually have it when you get to the Inner Sea.
Yep. Looks like Flurry's gonna go ahead and check out those 3 chests on the right side too, without
here. Why not?
We got a bottle from the princess, and I think we got the bridge from the king.
Okay. Heading on back to check Corneria. Ooh, Flurry.
Flurry found a canoe. Love seeing a canoe. Oh, and Dragon +5.
Okay, this is shaping up to be okay. Iron armor +4 in the treasury, and the adamant.
And visit quick visit to the dwarves. That'll be nice.
That's really pushing you over to Dwarf's Cave. You got the entire locked there, as well as then the canoe to be able to go south.
Yeah, you got that entire treasure trove just waiting for you.
We'll probably hit Provoca to see what level 2 magic is, but then I imagine we'll go back left.
Yep. So meanwhile, our runners are rechecking all their stuff as we get to see where they end up going afterwards here in a bit. I do imagine that we're all going to be heading to the dwarf cage with that magic key and the adamant in tow.
Okay. Oh, Darkmoon heading back up. That's right. Oh yeah, I have this key. I should go check those.
Yeah, you're not used to getting the key this early, so it's not in your mind.
Yeah, you check those 3 chests, you go fight Garland, you warp back, and then go, oh crap.
Unfortunately, we have to fight wolves every time we see them, but hopefully we won't be seeing them too much.
Zap usually takes pretty short work of them, though.
Alright, looks like poppadux is opting to go right side first.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to go visit the witch and go check on BK.
Makes sense to go ahead and check out what level 2 magic is.
Yeah, with level 1 magic being a dud, more or less, we got to hope that level 2's got something nice.
Hope we can find a sweeper or something there.
Yeah, Zap can only do so much.
I don't know, I've done quite a bit with the Zap and Prayer. Yep, Demon Frog heading the same way, going over, checking out Matoya.
Unfortunately, with the canoe, you don't have to worry about going around the river. Just go right through it.
Hey, Thorhammer Rod. Okay.
Rod. Okay. Won't be resetting there. And copper for all.
Decent little armor.
I mean, it looks like all 4 of the runners have opted to go right side this time.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. The question will be, does anyone go south into the volcano river system? I doubt it, but that is an option.
Like I said, you got that entire treasure hoard waiting for you over in Dwarf's Caves.
And I know we're encouraging low-level dives in these flag sets, but ice or volcano at this level is so scary.
There we go, level 2 fade.
Level 2 fade, and I think I saw a wall in there.
Ice 2.
Ice 2, and honestly, fire. Don't sleep on it here, because that is a single cast of fire 3. So that'll put in some decent work for the vampire or for Lich.
Oh, looks like Flurry's gonna... Oh, wait. I forgot most of the runners went red mage, black mage. Like, for some reason, my brain was like, all right, Flurry's got a red mage and a white mage. Oh, wait, no.
Right. Actually, with these blessings, a thief rainbow would be interesting. But again, that free ribbon is hard to give up.
I mean, you're just not going to give up that ribbon. And we got the canal. So BK with the canal. And what's in the shop here? Oh, it's not too bad. Ooh, crystal for less than 10 grand. So
yeah.
On the way back, make a stop by Matoya. And some rather cheap pro rings.
Now, say really cheap pro rings and gold bracelets rolled up. So if we can't find any good armor for our mages, here we go.
Alright, on the way back goes Demon Frog. I'm gonna visit Matoya and see if she has anything good for us. Preferably some TNT, so we don't have to come back this way. And another ribbon.
Hey, I hear you like ribbons.
Do you hate status effects? We do.
I mean, didn't almost every class have some sort of status resistance with them?
Yep. I guess with the exception to thieves, but they also rolled that
They
15
just had
agility.
MDef. Yeah.
All right, gonna take a nap in Corneria. Oh, pick it up, something extra. The hole, blind.
And looking at chat here, Budge, yeah, it is kind of a bold choice, but that fighter basically has a free ribbon and +5 luck. So we don't have the agility, but you've got resist all on that fighter. So I get it. That's Pickle, sorry, not Budge.
Yeah, Poppadux is about to find out about that adamant, while Demon Frog's about to enter the dwarf cave. I'm going to see what we get from that adamant, and with the Mad Key vault.
Is that a Vorpal there? Okay. Really? We push up against the Hooray Dwarf for like 3 seconds and we don't actually talk to him?
And a third ribbon.
Sheesh. Hey, that mage stick. There's the
TNT.
Lazy dwarves.
Don't even have to, they lock their explosives as well. And we get a tail.
Okay. Lots of stuff coming out of dwarfs here.
Yeah, I like where this is going. We also got shirts, so black mages can put those on.
Yeah, definite in-game armor for that black mage. Like you said, we found lots of good things. The Vorpal rolled down, but still.
It's a Vorpal, come on.
Exactly. You're probably going to be bonking it up anyway.
I heard you need a ribbon. I got you, fam. Alright, might as well check the chest by Astos while we're here. And nothing special. And so with that, Darkmoon, let's see if he goes into Marsh here, or if he goes towards Elfland first. Nope, going straight to Marsh.
Yeah, we've got enough stuff. You don't have the levels to really cast any of the spells. Be nice if we found Warp or Exit, though, so I see either way. Did I miss something, or is Papa back in Topher?
Papa is back in Topher. He didn't check those. He didn't check the map key spots. All right, going up to the attic for Darkmoon. Meanwhile, Demon Frog went to Elfland, where we're going to find our 3 and 4s. Ice 3.
Okay. Nothing to speak of in white. Harm 3 will be nice for Flurry, who brought the white mage, but no one else. Exit at level 4.
Yep.
I've heard of worse ideas than standing around here taking a level or 2 until you can cast it, and then going back to Marsh, but...
It was a Quake for level 4 Black Mage, but I don't think we'll be seeing that too much.
Yeah.
So far, nothing really interesting down here in the Marsh Cave for Darkmoon, though. But we are about to check. We are about to check those delicious Mad Key doors.
Mm-hmm. And we also have the key, yeah, so we can definitely get down here.
Alright, no, I thought I was about to check the central chest. I'm gonna go to the left one first.
Just gold. Okay.
Meanwhile, Poppadux back in corner area. Let's see what he's looking for. Oh, he didn't buy the crystal.
Yeah.
All right, nothing in the center chest.
Nothing so far coming out of these marsh checks. But maybe Demon has the right answer. There's a lot of stuff over here in the river system.
Yeah, but we did pick for Darkmoon. He did pick up a few shards down here, so nothing, not
Right.
too bad. But you know, it
But
it does seem a rather dead marsh.
we're looking for that ship right now, and if it's not here, yeah, reset out. You know that there's a few shards down there if it comes to it. Like, hey, I can either go kill a Kraken or maybe hit Marsh to hit 2. Yeah, you might hit Marsh.
Yeah, we're talking probably like what 30, 40 minutes from now, where he's got to think. All right, which of those chests had shards in them? Plus, he didn't have exit, which doesn't help. But you know, he will in a moment here. Didn't pay attention to Flurry if he went to Elfland yet to get that exit, but we do know Demon Frog does.
So Poppadux doing the big brain play here. Came in from Provoca, going down to Ice Cave here first. Be interesting to see what it brings. No warp, no exit yet.
No, but you know, potential for an early grind.
Oh yeah.
And Darkmoon seeing that exit now. Level 6 fast.
Okay. You'd like it to be a little bit lower, but we're probably going to get fast casts.
And there's the crown.
Oh. Well, the good news is we know that it'll turn into some sort of armor or some sort of item, so we don't have to go back over for it. But ugh. Which, to explain for anyone who does not know these flag sets, all of our turn-ins, so like the crown, the herb, all of those sort of things, will all turn into end-game equipment. So we've got like the Excal behind it. We saw the Vorpal earlier, things like that. So they're all nice to have and great to have for some of our runners, but they're not necessarily required to finish the seed. Did I just see an X on that chest? Poppadux's screen?
I did see an X, yes. I was trying
That
to figure
is
out
the Masamune being guarded by Wormek.
Yeah, probably not going to see that.
Yeah, definitely not level 3. Caleb calling take the fight. We might come back for it, but it's an ice. We'll see.
Oh, I didn't realize there was warp in that shop, too.
Yeah.
These centipedes are certainly going to give a nice bit of EXP, but certainly annoying that you can't run from them. Meanwhile, Poppaduk's taking on a pair of frost dragons down in Ice Cave, as they should be.
There's a nuke. Did I miss nuke somewhere?
Nuke was also in that shop.
Aha. Okay.
Yes, yeah, so that shop had fast, nuke, and warp.
Demon headed straight to Volcano. Okay.
Now to hear the song of my people. All right, let's see if Darkmoon follows suit or goes up to ice.
Zeus Gauntlet there. It's a nice sweeper spell to kind of help take care of some of the trash mobs. So far, ice not looking like it's paying out. There's some shards in here, but nothing too crazy.
And nothing too crazy.
We got, what, 6 more chests to figure it out?
Yes.
Yep. And Ice Sword +4 over on Darkmoon screen. That's going to be a great fighter weapon for most of the seed. Then we find something better. It's like, hey, thief, hold on to this thing.
Poppadux fighting one too.
So unless it's in vanilla incentivized chest here, that means our ship is in Volcano.
Yep, it's in Volcano somewhere.
Okay. Not Marsh, Ice, good for some shards, and a Maza later.
Yeah, but we're probably not coming back.
Hey, and there's the ship.
There it is. Right. And a +4 flame.
The Ice Sword's going to be slightly better, but definitely throw it on if you go down to Earth.
Darkmoon about to pick up their ship too.
So, Demon's idea to fade Marsh and go straight here to Volcano seems to be paying off. So, thinking ahead a little bit, we've got the canal, we're able to get out of here. Promotion's definitely on the table, but oh, I guess we got Rod, so I guess Earth would be coming up soon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is we have Rod. We don't, well, at least go to Earth. We don't have a Ruby yet, so we can't feed the Ogre.
Right.
We can go to,
Ooh.
We can go to Ordeals.
That was a neutral sun sword, which is still really nice.
I agree.
Yeah, question in chat, where is the ship at? It's going to be at Elfland. So remember, on the vanilla map, you cannot get from Volcano up to Ice Cave. You have to go down from Provoca. So if it's in Ice, it's in Provoca. If it's in Volcano, it's over in Elfland. Because it's whatever it's closest to in vanilla without the map changes. And it will always be Inner Sea. Well, that's a dragon armor. Okay. Flurry going over to that box, seeing the X at the last minute and going, I think not.
Oh boy, treasure. Oh wait, death.
On autopilot, just going. It's better than in like Dwarf or something where you know you're not worried about encounters and you're just like, mash A, mash, oh no.
Who's winning? We all are.
It's still too early to tell for sure. Demon Frog has a slight advantage, but it has faded a couple other checks that the other runners have. They haven't been useful for progression, but we may have to go back there for our shards to win.
Yeah, but for the record, this is also 2 races. So we got Demon Frog racing against Poppadux, and we got Flurry racing Demon Darkmoon. So we got 4 runners, but we got 2 races going on. Oh, and Demon Frog and Darkmoon got boats, so I would definitely say that's an advantage.
Yeah.
Poppadux will get their boat soon, though, as they are about to make their way towards the treasure room. And we found the coral slurp.
Okay.
Poppaduk's in health trouble right now, though. And we're about to take on Carrie here for the first time.
All right, let's see what she got. Is Darkmoon's little grind here going to be required, or is Carrie a pushover? Hold hits. Paralyzed Carrie. All right.
I mean, that'll certainly help. And dead.
Some of those status spells definitely are more useful than you give them the first thought.
Okay, with that, let's see what Demon Frog does next. I imagine he's going to go check ice real quick. Or go back to town.
You've got that canal. You've got that ship. It's Earth. We're headed to Earth.
Right.
Probably a trip for promotion in between, but we're headed for Earth.
But first, we need health. Lots of it.
Darkmoon taking this red dragon fight a little bit. Okay. Unlike the Agas, it's not a safe tile, but maybe getting a little bit more experience.
Well, he's up to 14. How often he can do this further, I don't know.
And kind of feels bad to be taking grind this early. Our EXP is tied to shards. So the more shards you get, the more experience you get. I believe it's 100% for every 8 shards.
And that's something I didn't know.
Yeah, which is why it always feels really, really slow to level early. With the moment you start to have 8, then 16, then your 24th shard and stuff, you're like, oh my gosh, the levels come in.
Alright, well, he's going to try carry now.
Yep.
Hopefully he has enough to get through the fight. And looks like Flurry may have...
They've had a wipeout.
I was trying to figure out if he had a wipeout or if this is actually his first dive down into Volcano. That's the thing. There goes the thief going to sleep. And there we go. There goes carry for Darkmoon. Meanwhile, we got Demon Frog taking on Astos. See what kind of goodies he's holding on to.
And our amazing tracker saying that they think it is Flurry's first dive. So
we found a power bonk.
Nice.
So with that, we're off to Earth for Demon Frog. I say, wait a minute, we don't have Slab yet.
It's a habit just to walk over there. Cure for it, level 5. Not too bad.
Alright, let's go and visit the speed bump.
So, definitely starting to shake up with Demon Frog and Darkmoon having a little bit of an advantage, but in these flags, anything can happen, so We'll see exactly how things shake out.
Fight taking the time, or poppadux taking the time to grind on the Aga here. And it looks like Flurry is not having a good time right now.
Yeah.
But he did have that white mage with exit, so he might have used that, and so now he's coming back down.
Volcano can be kind of intimidating at times. It's like, I think I can go down here low levels, but then you find something and you can't, but you can if you get a different run. It's interesting. Okay, so Darkmoon heading down to promote. I did not see. Did Demon Frog go down that way also, or are we still running pre-promotion?
No, we're pre-promotion right now. We did not go over there. We went straight to Slab Town and went straight down to Earth here. So we're gonna be here for. She's gonna be here for a bit. But yeah, Darkmoon gonna get the promotions now with that early tail.
I like it just for the feeling of safety. You've got that dragon armor on. You've got some better equipment you can run. Your thief is finally like swinging a real sword, so it just makes you feel safer as you go down.
Yeah, so doing some inventory management right now on Darkmoon's side. As poppadux gonna attempt with his solo fighter here to take on Carry.
Four hits, 141. 190.
And with that auto ribbon, don't have to worry about taking a nap.
We're getting up there, 5, almost 600 damage so far. Solo fighter, Carry, casted dark. Thank God for that free ribbon.
Yep.
Which, for anyone joining us a little bit late, the fighter has the resist all blursing on.
Alright, so Darkmoon's gonna take a trip into the Tower of Ordeals.
Caleb calling it. Here we go. Are we going to get a waterfall next now?
Might as well.
This is the thing you don't really see in the group races, are some of these gambles like this. What may your opponent not check that could pay off? I believe Warp was level 6, if I recall correctly, so we might have it, but it's going to be way too high for us.
Yeah, it was up there, but yeah, it was level 6.
We may have one cast of it or two casts, but Darkmoon not needing it.
That shop also had Nuke and I forget what else. There was also a very, very important spell in there.
And while we were watching Darkmoon, Demon Frog goes through the vampire
and
floor.
There's the floater.
Oof.
So
it's not the loot, but oh my.
So everything's gonna float down here, float up here.
Katana plus 2. Okay.
2. Oof. I'll be taking that. Thank you. All right, a very good ordeal strip here.
We have poppadux and Flurry both heading to get to their ship, so we should be all kind of synced up here in just a few moments, heading into Earth Cave and seeing what else we're doing.
Yep. Well, I imagine Darkmoon's gonna go get his ship, his airship here in a moment.
Oh, immediately. And we have that bottle to turn in. We'll go grab, see what it is. And then you've got this advantage. Do we just go ahead and press it and start checking Cardia? Like, you know, you find it, you find like the loot or something in Cardia, and you're set. Heck, even finding Chime or Oxyale there, which is probably going to be. Because we've seen all of Earth.
I don't know why my brain's thinking like we gotta check that waterfall cave first.
I would love to see, well, I would love and hate to see, like, Chime in Waterfall. Because that could just push us away from Ordeals so much.
Well, if our runners go to Ordeals first, though, but yeah, I agree. Could be like my race where we had a ping pong between sea and sky.
I have a feeling a lot of these seeds ping pong back and forth.
But anyway, Dark Demon Frog done with Earth. I'm gonna I thought they were about to turn their ruby. There we go.
Yeah, no, they're burning off the first encounter. All right, Titan.
There's the cube.
But that does not open anything.
Yet.
Yeah. That's just a teasing play.
Let's see what the herb gets us, though.
Opal Cheerio.
Armor. And we're going to check to see what the old band's going to give us, too. Alright, it looks like Darkmoon is going to take that dip down into Earth now.
Okay, Sarda.
Ah, he had the herb.
Okay. So, is Demon Frog gonna head to Waterfall?
Ah, there's the
or
slab.
head to Ordeals? Like, obviously we know where the right choice is, but if you head to Waterfall and you find the Oxyale in there, you could maybe do something. I can see that being a play.
Yep. But right now, the one who's made the play is Darkmoon by going right to Ordeals.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, he upgraded his tail, so he's pretty much near go mode here. If he finds that loot.
And in chat, Caleb, yes, we have. It was the crystal. The crystal was in Provoca for like 6,000 gold.
Rather cheap, really.
Especially, we found a lot of money in one of the checks, so we went in with like 15,000. Ooh, that's right. Demon Frog will be going back and checking all of these that they skipped earlier. Because we skipped Marsh, we skipped Ice.
Yeah, and it's taking him further and further away from more deals.
Yeah. At least going to put us another 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. Meanwhile, poppadux is also down there in the marsh.
What is this, Marsh at 30 minutes? No, this is Marsh at, like, acceptable levels.
I mean, he could take the ribbon off his knife, but you know, you just forget since he has the auto ribbon too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely you go, oh yeah, I forgot I had that.
It makes the armor shine more.
It goes well with the outfit. Come on. I'm not sure which turtle. Is that Leonardo? Yeah, as the fighter. He needs the ribbon. Come on. The turtles have the ribbon around the head. It is interesting to see, though, 38 minutes into the seed, that two of our runners, who are against each other, are in the exact same dungeon that we typically do 5 minutes in.
Oh, this is normal for me. So I'm still learning this game.
Ale, I would say to go ahead and throw that in dev chat, but please don't. Please don't. We have the ribbon, the shattered ribbon, and the anti-ribbon.
I didn't realize that Darkmoon's thief had taken a dirt nap. Dock him a day's pay for napping on the job. Alright, speed up time.
Poppadux going and checking all these early checks. So yeah, I'm guessing we went over to Provoca, got what we needed there, and then went straight down. So yeah. Can't hold ribbon +1. Okay, but oh no, wait a minute.
I do want it. Alright. Flurry pretty much right behind Darkmoon, going further down into Earth here.
They're in parity on where they're at, but Darkmoon having that floater definitely has the distinct advantage. Demon Frog getting the bad news about Marsh. So do we go check ice now?
Well, he's got to go get. He could, but I think in his case, he might end up going to Ordeals. He's got to get that floater.
Right. But having faded ice earlier, ice has more checks than Ordeals.
True.
So we're probably heading to ice first. And yeah, we're heading up to the volcano entrance there.
Yes, I was saying, like, we're on this side. We kind of know better now. All right, gonna get a little cold on Demon Frog's side. Getting another katana out of Earth there for Darkmoon. I was thinking before the seed even ran, when I saw that 15 agility, I mentioned to you, like, you know what? Maybe we should do double thieves.
Well, katana +2, yeah.
All right, Poppadux taking a dip into Earth now, as Demon Frog's dipping into ice.
Yep. We got a Lich being killed right now, and another one getting ready to. Trying for a zap on Lich. Here we go.
Nope.
Poppadux accidentally hitting that trap tile. Oh, Demon Frog? Ah, if anyone was in a position to do it.
Yeah, looks like he didn't really want it either.
He almost did. Stood there for a second longer than everyone else. Like, can I? No, I can't.
Do we remember if Darkmoon went into ice yet?
I believe so. But we've got 4 runners. I forget things.
Yeah, that's the main problem.
I more remember what people have missed than what they've done.
Or what they haven't done.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to the trackers.
Yeah, Goat's Pirate saying thinks he skipped ice. Okie doke. Demon Frog about to get the news that ice is also dead.
Meanwhile, Darkmoon and Fear Flurry high-fiving each other from opposite sides of a tight cave.
Ooh. Ogres with Toxic. I did not see that earlier.
Fortunately, we didn't have to see that either. That would certainly upset a lot of people. Mostly the runners. Getting their cube now. And with that, Demon Frog is out of ice.
Poppadux. Stream is still running on my end, so there we go.
There we go. It's like I wonder if he's like, ooh, Bladder. Bladder wins. I've had that happen in a race.
Yeah. Just had to stand there and contemplate Earth for a moment. Alright. Darkmoon headed into Ice Cave. So yeah, like they were talking about in chat, I don't know why we haven't done the Cardias yet. You think you would want to push that advantage while you know you had it, but
just get it out of the way.
Just leaving more times for the others to catch up. Hey, Demon Frog, which way we going? Promotion first.
Alright. Let's see if Darkmoon's going to be our brave soul this evening.
Yeah. We took that grind in Volcano, so maybe. Saw it, took a step, but it was that just a reaction step. No, we're doing it. Let's go, Darkmoon. Maybe.
Wait, no.
Darkmoon! No, the tease. The tease.
Boo that man.
No. The others at least noped out long ago. Come on, Darkmoon.
Disqualified. Disqualify.
Ooh, and Demon Frog headed to Waterfall.
All
so
right.
is going to last location that floater.
All right. I have to imagine you're either finding Oxiel or the Chime here, or if it's on.
It could be in
slab.
Cardia, or it could be in one of the Cardia Islands. That's where if Darkmoon would have pushed his advantage with that floater.
Yeah.
Because there's only 4 chests we haven't seen. It could be here, but ugh.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it
Mm-hmm.
without having to go under Cardia. Ooh. Okay.
All right, let's see. 3 chests. 2. It comes down to 1 chest.
And a tall.
Come on, robot, get out of the way. We all want to know. And the mummies say no.
No.
Okay.
All right. Well then.
It is floater locked.
All right. Looks like the bell one. Nope. It's like, where am I going? Look at a Darkmoon here. He knows what we know what he needs to do.
I think he's searching for the islands. Yep.
There we go.
Saving in the air. Good play. Wonder if Darkmoon's going to be kicking himself after this, going, I had this so early.
Womp womp.
Yep.
All right, might as well check the rest of them and see if we find our chime too.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of boxes here.
Well, actually, he also needs to find the loot because he's actually almost
Yeah, because the only things we actually need are loot and key, and then a ton of shards. And once you get into these caves, oh my goodness!
There it is.
Okay, so I think this is two things that Caleb has called. Someone. I'm not saying a witch, but Caleb.
I'll get the weights. Someone get the duck.
Someone get the duck. Does he float?
But 6 shards left for Darkmoon there.
So what are we at shard-wise? We need 5 shards for Darkmoon. That is a Kraken and 1 shard in C. So, beeline it down to Kraken, check the chests, and this could be good.
I think you go down to visit Kraken first before you even go up, just to get those 4 shards out of the way.
Oh, you check the chests on the way down to Kraken so that you know if you need to go to mermaids or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Because you find 1 shard over here and you're golden.
You find 1 shard, you're going straight to go straight to see the Squid Man.
And there you go.
And there it is.
Let's go Kraken.
And that's straight go mode. Chat thinking he needs a walking grind before taking on the big K.
Mm-hmm. Demon Frog doing a little bit of magic shopping. And ahead picking up fast. Maybe picking up Nuke. We'll see. Nope.
Leaflin. I don't think Leaflin had Excal.
Lefane has to have it because we've seen everything else. So we know what the other... Yeah, I believe we know what all the other items are.
And Demon Frog seeing that Oxio now.
We have to assume that Chime is somewhere in Sea Shrine.
Yeah, it's somewhere in C, but we may not see it because of how close we are. And looks like Demon Frog's in a similar situation. I think he needs 2 shards.
Nope, needs, looks like 8. 8 or 9.
Well, I meant 2 and then Kraken.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looked like a few more. I thought I saw 4 and 4. But speaking of Kraken, here we go, Darkmoon.
Quick heals. Yeah, he's did he get his loot? He did not. He's got to go back to He dies.
Ooh.
He's got to go back. He's got to go back to the other Cardias. Get his loot.
So that means we're checking mermaids.
Yep.
Because we're still looking for that loot. Oh my. Which, he needs the shards, so it's kind of okay, but also it's not.
From our perspective, it's very not. So if you're in chat and you're rooting for poppadux, this is a big advantage for him right now. Because Demon Frog's going to be looking for that loot, and who knows how long it'll take him to get back to Cardia.
I would have to assume... No, I can't assume that he's going to check on the way over to Sky. You get that chime, you just know that Sky and Mirage both opened up to you. Because it was in Cardia Swamp, right? So that's the hardest of them all to get to. It's not hard, but...
Uh-oh, there's the chime.
Okay.
That's bad news.
Oh my. Okay, so we have Darkmoon heading off to Chaos. What are we going to do to get some levels?
Does it take too long to go back down to the eye?
It depends on if you want to grind one party member or you want to get all. Because the eye is not great for all 4 members.
Well, there we go. Well, we're going in, so we'll find out what he decides to do.
Probably some sort of Topher grind. Alright, Demon Frog, how many shards are we at? Alright, 55 minutes in, poppadux is in the air.
Yep.
Alright, we got some Gasties. Let's see what happens.
Hopefully a lot of XP, that's what happens.
I did not see Demon Frog shards, but I think a carry will take care of it, or a Kraken will take care of it. Thought I saw that row being full.
That's a nice chunk of experience there.
Oh yeah. The Gasties with full shards here, they're juicy.
Well, let's see what the and there's your Excal.
And an Excal +4. Nice. Starting to feel more comfortable with these. Passed by the door, so I could expect Darkmoon to exit out. Yeah, I think Caleb, if he was going to go into it, he would have gone straight.
I'm curious how many more shards Flurry needs.
Let's see if we can catch a pause here. Looks like maybe 2 in that second row. So
yeah, he's got a bit to go.
Another 8 or so, which Demon Frog made up just in C.
And poppadux got hit. Poppadux got their Oxale too.
So the question's going to be: do they finish checking Cardia to get that loot? And does Demon Frog hit it on his way over to Mirage?
Well, if he hits it, he won't be going to Mirage.
Okay, poppadux and Flurry both going to grab this loot. Oh, Darkmoon is diving.
He just needs 3 more, and he's got that bottom row.
Which one needs 3 more?
Flurry. He needs
Flurry,
3
okay.
more. 3 more in the bottom row. And Demon Frog's going back into sea.
Oh yeah, we got mermaids still. We only did half of it.
Yep. Well, we did figure he might end up doing this because we were thinking he'd dive first and go back up.
Hey, Demon Frog, there's no chest in that one. That's my play. I always check the wrong one in mermaids. It's like, oh yeah, there's nothing in here.
I do it all the time because I don't know better.
Ragnarok saying Papa needs 10 shards. So that's 4. We need 6 out of here. I don't know if Demon Frog grabs 6 on the way to carry. Or on Kraken. Too many K-Fiends.
Or not enough. Wildham saying Demon Frog is set.
Yeah, we're just looking for that loot.
Well, Demon Frog's looking for that loot. Everyone else has theirs.
Demon's like, does anyone hear all that music being played? Who else has it?
Where's those strings being played? And like we said, seeing that chime going down was bad news.
Mm-hmm. And really, I think it's going to go leaves here. Do you go right or do you go left to Mirage? If you head left, we're not going to Cardia.
If he goes left, it might be over for him.
But if we go right, maybe we fly over Cardia and go, I'll check this, it's easy. Alright, Darkmoon past the loot plate. Here we go.
Alright, let's see what Demon Frog does.
Okay, moment of truth. Left or right? Left or right? Go right. Go right. Go right. That's not right.
That's not right.
That's not right on many different levels. Oh my, Demon Frog.
Oh, it's bad. All kinds of bad. Like I said, if you're cheering for Poppadux, this is great news for you.
But we have a Lich over on Darkmoon site with Nuclear. Oof. Good news is that's one out of the pool. Bad news is Lich has Nuclear.
Good news is Lich down. Alright, so there's going to be nothing but garbage going up the tower.
Okay, burn off the first one. Meanwhile, Darkmoon's on to Carrie's floor 2. Carrie 2's floor. Words.
I'll allow it.
Let's see what she ends up having. Carrie 1 was swinging. It's Carrie 2 going to punch.
I mean, I'd imagine she would swing with 4 arms.
Doing a lock, making sure we get hit. 5 hits for 90-something damage. Thank you, Katana. Four hits for 77. Our crit build is needing some work.
And Demon Frog finding out about the bad news about all these trash chests here in the tower.
Everyone at Darkmoon's party is surviving a Bane.
I mean, when you have nothing but ribbons.
unrunnable blue dragon. And a Kraken 1 upon poppadux.
I think that Kraken will fill poppadux, if I'm not mistaken.
Believe you are correct. We'll have to see. I'm assuming he'll save on the way out.
All right, here is Crack 2.
Meanwhile, Demon Frog up into Sky. We still know there's nothing great up here, but let's see what we find.
Except levels, we get
Yeah.
some nice levels going up.
Once again, poppadux is still going. Just a little bit of lag issue on Twitch side.
Meanwhile, we got 3 times the Krakens going on. With Darkmoon doing Crack 2.
Hey,
yes,
I see Kraken and Kraken. Yeah.
Yes, McFruit, those are the turtles on Darkmoon's screen as his characters. Meanwhile, we lost our Black Mage.
Did we find life at all, or are we just down a Black Mage now?
I think we might be down a Black Mage.
Yep.
Oof. Kraken said, punch!
As Kraken did. Alright, Demon Frog, we're about to find this out. At least just a reset out of here. I don't think we found anything good.
Nope. Poppadux? What are you doing? Does he not have a... Do we need a shard?
Do we need another shard? We might. Which, yeah. And especially if we skip those left chests, it makes more sense to come down here and just grab it. We're gonna grab all the easy stuff first.
Meanwhile,
And there's one right there. Cool.
Meanwhile, we got Darkmoon soldiering on with his thief and red mage right now.
It'll work, I think.
Gotta clench your teeth.
Oh no. Okay, so Demon Frog is taking that. We've got exit, so this is fine. Demon Frog?
Check an incentive chest.
Oh, we might have skipped this one to go up and check the dense area. Okay.
All the heals.
Pop. Ooh. Guess what we're getting? Guess what we're getting, poppadux? There's only one reason to come back here. You know you love it? Let's go ahead and get those robots in chat. It's gotta be.
Alright, meanwhile, we got a chaos sighting here.
Bruising up our red mate, or our thief. Temper, okay, we can do this. As long as Chaos keeps punching. No, Chaos, you're punching.
That's a nuke. That's not a punch.
Chaos, easy boy.
Meanwhile, Flurry taking on Carry 2 right now behind Darkmoon there. All right, Demon Frog, what do you do next?
That is a confused face for Demon Frog. Like, where am I going?
We know where he needs to go, but does he?
Okay, Chaos continues to punch. We're good. We're good. We're almost up to a safe nuke range. 1 or 2 more, we can survive a nuke.
There we go. He's gonna find it now, and he's gonna punch his monitor, and then go down to Topher.
Yep. Now the good news for Demon over poppadux is he's got those levels, but ugh.
He's got the levels, and poppadux has not dive.
Right. So may have a
Topher.
first dive.
Yeah.
But Darkmoon. We're wasting all of our time with heal pots, which is needed, but also, oh my. Oh! Darkmoon.
And that's sad. Alright. Take 2. So, Flurry suddenly find themselves in the lead.
And Demon Frog and Darkmoon are basically neck and neck. They're on 2 separate races, but we're pretty tied together.
Yes, just to remind everyone, we got the left side, poppadux and Demon Frog racing each other, and Flurry and Darkmoon on the right side racing each other.
Yeah, now that we know Chaos has nuke, it's gonna be interesting to see. This may be a take some more battles. Let's get some more health on everyone. But poppadux up here with a solo fighter on this war mech. If we can make it through, when we make it through here, that fighter's gonna be in good shape.
He made it through. We got a massive +3.
I mean, yes.
Unfortunately, with those other guys down, he's gonna have to walk out.
Yeah, that's the only scary thing. But again, we've got a 28 fighter with a Mazda. There's not much scary.
And an auto ribbon.
Yeah. Speaking of which, does Darkmoon still have that ribbon attached to that fighter? That could be one more safety.
I think the only safety that Darkmoon really needs is levels right now.
Yeah, we just need HP. This may be the I'm going to sit here and gas these for 5 minutes and then go. Tia 2 with a poison spell.
There's Gasties and I think Frosties on this level. Or is he just going straight back down?
Darkmoon exited out. Alright, so everyone into Topher. What's going to happen here? poppadux technically the last one in, but we've got a beefy fighter and that Mazda. But we are unpromoted.
That part I did not realize, but yeah, he's.
I didn't until right now. Which means that we're missing out maybe on some dragon armor and something, but not a ton. We don't have a thief, so we don't care about that katana. We've got a Masamune, so we don't care about that X-Cow. Okay, Flurry about to take on Chaos. Let's see what happens.
He's at least in pretty good shape too with those levels.
Yeah, our safety white mage is down, but
yeah, we do know there's a nuke in this Chaos's pool too. All right, so we got the fast, we got power bonk off. Gonna really beef up that fighter. And nuclear.
oh no, Flurry.
Oh, Darkmoon going over to Leafling, gonna find that Excal looks like.
I mean, sometimes just a little bit extra power, so yeah. We know where that Maz is, though I believe everybody went to Ice Cave, so...
Everybody has at least visited Ice Cave and knows
Yeah.
there. It's Poppadux who's the only one that actually has it.
Right. But I believe everyone knows where it is, so...
Demon Frog taking on Crack 2.
Yep.
So explain the pools again for Chaos for those who don't know.
The pool? What are you talking about? The spells?
Yeah.
Okay, so among all of the fiends, they share a spell pool, and it kind of gets divided out among it. So as we're watching all of the fiend refights and stuff, we're starting to see like, okay, so this fiend has nuclear, this fiend has nuke, and you can kind of start to narrow down what may they have. The big one that we haven't seen is Cure 4. I don't think Chaos has it because we were in that fight for a while, but if Chaos has Cure 4 also, that could be scary.
Demon Frog lost their Black Mage.
Yeah, Rubes in chat saying Chaos could have up to 2 nuclears and 3 nukes because we haven't seen the rest. But he could.
It's just bad. Just bad all around. Alright, so we got Poppadux taking down Carry 2. We got a Tia 2 on Demon Frog side, and Flurry took down Crack 2, was it?
Fabian, you know the answer to that one. She's not in here right now, but you know the answer to that. This is definitely a Danny seed.
Alright, down goes Tia 2 for Demon Frog.
Danny's the winner tonight. Yep.
She always is.
I think we are the winners getting to witness this and not play it.
Alright, we're getting another Chaos attempt on Demon Frog's side. It'll be his first attempt, actually.
Alright, Demon Frog. We're down our Black Mage. Can this work? Fast lands. 3 hits for nothing. Temper and Roostick. Whoa. Okay, that was power. I thought he just waited for a second with that fighter. Don't know why we're waiting with the red mage. We could at least try to get something off. Okay, there comes the nuclear.
There's a nuke, yep.
Comes a lit 2. We are now down within nuke range. Come on, Demon Frog, get some health. Oh.
Nope.
Oh. You want to be up to at least 350 HP there so that nuke has a chance to not take you out. I think he can go up to 4.
Well, Poppadux will be the next in line to take a swing at Chaos as they're on Tia 2, looks like.
Yep.
Without the red mage.
Chaos 3, Light Warriors 0. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about this right now. It's like, all right, we're here diving Topher. Things are not going well. At least get through tier 2, exit out, put that house down, and then dive again. Get those delicious levels.
And then to answer Pickles in chat, nope, Cure 4 is in Melmond, and it is Red Wizard locked. So I don't know if our Reds ended up picking it up or not, but the Knight didn't have very much it could learn. Exit. No, because that's level 4. We can't even do that. Hey, Papa. Getting that health back up.
Taking all the drinks.
Yep, get us above 400. We get around. We're still above 400. We're fine. Yeah. Chaos does have Cure 4. Chaos has Cure 4.
Fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Which means if you don't buff up immediately, oh my. Someone will have to yell at Danny later for this. This is awesome.
There's the second nuke, by the way.
Half of me just wants to see Papa just attack, but I know what's coming.
We all know it's coming.
We've got to get up to 400 because there's a nuke, but oh my.
He's also running out of heals.
Alright, Flurry also on Chaos.
That's a win for poppadux.
Oof. Let me pull that up really quick. That is an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 51 seconds.
Take a breather.
It looks like we've got dueling chaoses on the other side of the screen, so this could be a nail biter.
Yeah, pretty close.
Because remember, they're against each other. It's the left side of the screen versus the right side of the screen. So, which one? There goes the nuclear on Darkmoon.
The guy who took on the Robo Chicken wins.
Yeah, all it took was the Masamune and a little bit of Wormek. Heal stick coming out on Flurry's side.
Yeah, that did not look good for him.
Okay, Chaos missing with ink. We like to see ink. That's not nuke. That's not nuclear. That's not Cure 4. We like to see it.
Alright, there goes everyone else but the fighter. Oh, but Darkmoon!
Oh! Let's see
Darkmoon.
here if we can do anything. Come on, Flurry.
There we go. That's a kill for Flurry.
All right. I see a couple people in the waiting room. 1 second here.
And we're dragging in our winners of this seed, Darkmoon and Goat's Pirate.
And we just got Flurry in also.
Yep.
GG's all.
Hey, I can hear you guys now. GG's, thank you.
Oh my. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That was a bit stressful there at the end.
And then seeing some things we're gonna see soon. Oh my god, that chaos though, that was the difference maker for all of us.
It had nuclear, nuke, and Cure 4.
I didn't see the Cure 4. After that first dive I did where he managed to kill me with I was almost fully healed on drinks, and then he punched through my ruses and then nuked again, and that was that. Or nuclear. You saw I recalibrated and did everything different, and then I just didn't bother with like having the thief do any buffing. So it was raw damage that whole fight the second time around, and he just didn't get a chance to do more than one nuke anything. So
that was just ridiculous in general. We've got a lot of the seed to talk about. But
that sounds great.
Just a heads up here for those who don't see it on the screen. That was I think 20-something second difference between you and Flurry. So our official race times were 26. Darkmoon with a 1:22.26 and Flurry with a 1:22.52. So, oh my.
Yeah, he said he got an unrunnable on the sky floor of Tia right before Chaos, and that's just enough time wasted. That sucks. Oof.
And poppadux, the only one of the runners here tonight to go back and take on Robo Chicken to pick up the massa.
Looks like we're having a little bit of audio issues with Papa, so we're trying to figure something out here.
I saw that in the ice cave. I was sorely tempted, but at level 15, I think when I was there, I didn't think I could kill him.
Yeah, you were everyone's hero and then everyone's enemy in about 30 seconds. It was like, he's stood to the trap tile. Darkmoon.
No, honestly, if I had, still don't know if I get through the chaos with that. Because I needed to get through all 4 of the bosses before that, and Excal was the difference maker for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Excal was crazy good.
Fortunately, it was in Leafland, so it wasn't too hard to find.
Yeah, well, I've done every other turn, and I'm like, there's only one item left. I know exactly where to go.
So, we do have a burning question we have to ask you out of everyone, though, Darkmoon.
Mm-hmm.
You were in the air a good 30 minutes before everyone else.
I'm sure. You want to know
why? Why did you not check Cardia?
I forgot it was there. In my head, I have 3 checks I know I need to do. I need to remember to go and do Sarda. I need to remember to go and do Sages. I need to remember to go do the Cardias. But once I got in, I got to the airship. I got the airship parked, so I then went and did, Sarda. And I went and checked other stuff in proximity. And then I went and I was like, okay, what's left? What else is there? Because progression wasn't in Ice Cave. So after doing Ice Cave, I then went and did the Cardias because it was the only thing left that had progression, It didn't really hurt me because the seed was so linear with the floater in the required pool that I eventually got there.
Oof, and Darkmoon Demon Frog taking another wipe to Chaos.
Oh.
But we're going back in a third time.
It's Pride now.
Oh, yeah. So, Flurry, do you have any ideas with this seed? Any thoughts?
I feel that.
That's everyone's thoughts.
Sometimes the game's just like, nah, dog, you're gonna hold this.
Yeah.
I guess the big mistake looking back, I realized after walking out of Marsh, I could have just reset out of Marsh. It literally had nothing.
What I did. Yep.
And that's a good minute and a half right there. Waterfall versus Ordeals, it's a coin flip. I mean, most of the time, Ordeals is usually not worth it in practice, so that's kind of why I went with Waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the Massa, if if my levels were really bad, I might have gone back to do it. But I just feel like Xcal is the way to go on this flag set, and unless you really need that 40,000 or whatever experience, I generally don't think it's worth the trip. I was a little spooky checking the what do you call them? The Toph trap chest at level 1. Hadn't come up. A key in Temple of Fiends at the very beginning. That was a new one, so I wasn't sure. Should I go counterclockwise right away? But level 1 magic was hot Garbo, so I was like, I want to see what's level 2. But then I ended up going counterclockwise after that, whereas if you dove, if you went on the canoe side, you get that thing. So yeah, it was all right. I don't feel like I played it relatively poorly, but I didn't feel like I played it relatively great either.
I wish there'd been, honestly, I wish we'd been able to go into Sky instead of C, because the levels there would have been better. I would have just done a walking grind through that tower instead of the 3rd floor grind of Toph, and I think that would have been faster for me too, honestly. It was, the 3rd floor grind is great, but it's not super fast, especially in a encounter table like this where there's so many hero runs. Like, it felt slow. I don't know whether or not trying to battle Warmech with how deep into there he was would have been better. It just, if he'd been anywhere else, like at a more shallow location, I would have gone back and fought him, but not where he was. Hey, Papa, I think we hear you.
Oh?
Well, I heard a sigh for a second.
I heard it too, but...
Oh, that's sad.
Okay, yeah, we're talking in DMs, and I don't think they got their audio issue figured, so...
So, what time did everyone get to Topher?
You were first?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nice.
Remarkably, all about the same time, despite how someone didn't check for the loot, and someone else went by it 3 times and made us yell at them.
That's
Can you guys hear me?
There we go.
Hey!
I'm just using my laptop's mic. I can't get my headset to work.
Oh, that's awesome. We can hear you.
Well, GG's.
All right. GG. That was
Any
that was
thoughts?
that was definitely a run. From starting out doing my shopping in Canaria and stopping at the inn to save and not realizing that I didn't have enough money before I reset out, to having to get up and break up a cat fight in the middle of my race.
Was that
And
what it
then
was? Okay.
And then nature calling at about the hour mark.
Did I not say that? Did I not say that?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that nasty chaos, there's no way that I come back and win that.
We were watching you just constantly freeze. No, Twitch is still working. What? And then make up the time. We're like, oh my goodness. So
I was joking that you had to go to the bathroom because I've done that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to put it off, and I figured at that point my only chance was a rough Topher and going back and getting that Masa to have a little bit easier time.
I was about to ask, the hero of the people, what made you do Masa? Was it just you felt behind because of all that?
Yeah, I figured my only chance was a rough Topher at that point, and
Mhm.
it paid off.
It was go get the extra levels, get the Masa. Which, by the way, everyone, that was a +3 Masa.
That's nice. I still feel like Xcal and Katana was good enough.
Mhm.
Xcal plus
didn't
4,
get the
Katana
Xcal.
plus 2. Yeah, it was the walk to Lefane to do it. I only did it when I wiped out a Topher the first time.
I thought about it after I got into after I got into Ice Cave to get the Masa. It was probably quicker to just go get the Xcal.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
at that
Not the
point,
levels.
I was committed.
Well, you got levels
Yeah.
for it, so that's nice. Like, if I'd gone and done Warmech, I would have gotten some levels from it and the Maza, but I don't know. It still feels slower somehow.
Well,
Yeah.
and you ended up with a solo knight or solo fighter on that too, so all of that got poured into your fighter.
Yeah.
Well, and without you class changing, you definitely needed that Maza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why you had airship, you had tail, Did it just not occur to you, or like I don't need this?
I just forgot to do it when I was at Cardia, and I just said, screw it, I'm going to go back and get the masa and do without.
Okay.
That works. Armor was good enough.
As soon as I found the loot, I left and went to see.
Yes. Everyone but our remaining render had an easy time with the loot.
Mm-hmm. But despite all the routing changes and stuff that happened, you guys were all in Topher. Like, it was anyone's match up until Chaos, like, 3 times. And then Nuclear, Cure 4, Chaos had everything. Which, speaking of which, I think we're going to get a Demon Frog here on the 4th dive?
I lost count.
3
But
party
he is
members
gonna-
up.
3 party members, another chaos attempt. Here we go.
See if we can buff our way up before we get that nuke coming through. Alright, Fast makes it. Defense Sword makes it. Cool. We need the ink cast that Darkmoon saw. 3 hits for nothing. Get another lock. Right now we've got a swinging Chaos. This is good. Let Chaos keep punching. Oof, Chaos, you're punching. Chaos is punching.
This is Pete punching with magic.
Oh, are we to hold A and pray now? Can we beat him before the next nuke? We know there's a Cure 4 in here, but can we beat him? 6 hits for 100 damage. It's not looking good. Okay, we got some sort of a loop? No. 21 health. Oh? On the right path?
One more.
4 health. Come on, Demon Frog. There we go.
Ink.
Ink is good. We like ink. Yeah, keep ink. We can do this. We can do this like Azlado did. Come on. No.
Well,
And
that's not it.
with that, Demon Frog did go ahead and forfeit out. Let's get him in to see what's up. GG's, Demon Frog.
No,
Yeah.
no. But thank you.
That was a gross chaos.
That might be the first time in any of these flags that anyone's ever full cleared. It was my own fault, which is fine. So if you start checking Cardia, kids, finish it.
We were going to ask. We had to get that question in on why you abandoned those last 2 Cardia Islands.
Abandon is such a strong word. I think it's more like forget. Plan was, Oxyel, we'll go do, see, get our shards. A lot more chests there. Clearly loot's there. Finished.
Yeah, and then you saw Chime down there. It's like, well, time to go the other way.
Yep, and that kind of spiraled into making Temple of Fiends so miserable because I was like, all right, well, I just wasted a tremendous amount of time. We don't have time for grinds now. We just have to hope this is kind of cruisy, and it wasn't cruisy.
You're going to hear a couple of comms yelling at you whenever you finish up with C. It's like, left or right? Left or... No, you chose the wrong one. You go right. You see the Cardia Islands. You go right.
Yeah, well...
Dragons are gross. I'm gonna go to the desert.
I think it was right around the star room. I'm like, what I forget. And I'm trying to think and I go, I think I know. Nah, it's still a really good odds of it being here. I probably didn't waste that. Oh, I did waste that time. Okay.
Yeah. But despite all that, you were all in Topher at the same time. You guys made it tight for how many different ways and forgets and things we did. Like, I think it was you, Demon Frog, who abandoned Marsh and Ice, but then had to go back to them later as you're looking for that loot, So we had so many divergent routes.
Yeah, well, I initially was going to try to reset. So I set a save point right where you transfer boat to canoe to get to ice. And I was like, all right, if I need to, I can reset out and save that trip. But I think I had like 4 or 5 shards and some gear. I'm like, all right, that's enough to do the paddle of shame back to the boat.
So we do want to try wrapping things up here pretty quick. We've got another match we're going to throw you guys over to in a little bit, but let's get some more thoughts that don't all revolve around chaos. So let's go through everyone. What do you all think about the seed? Like, we've been talking for a bit, but anything else?
I thought it was kind of weird. Like, I've never, well, not saying never. Usually you just seem to be getting canal boat, and you can just kind of open it up and just having like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to do one of Marsh, Volcano, or Ice. What's the best to do? I was really 50-50 on clearing carry and just exiting out, but I was like, you know what, we're this deep in, let's do it. It worked out. Yeah.
It happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, Siberian Bull, you got any other questions for the runners?
No, I think I'm good here.
All right. Well, let's get some final thoughts for everyone. So, our first one done on stream today, the winner of the Poppadux Demon Frog race. Papa, what are your final thoughts?
It was a fun race. The seed was pretty straightforward most of the way until Topher. That chaos was disgusting. Other than that, I had a good time racing. GG's Demon Frog. GG's to Darkmoon and Flurry. Thanks to you guys for putting us on today, and thanks to RPG Limit Break for showcasing us.
And fair warning, Caleb was taking notes the entire time, so how do you feel about your next round?
Looking forward to it. We've had a lot of pickup races. About 50-50. We'll see how it goes.
It'd be awesome to see. So, finishing up that side of our screen, Demon Frog, thoughts?
I think Papa hit him pretty good. Thanks to everybody, the channel and crew and all that good stuff. I'll be a little more vigilant about checking Cardia from now on. That'll probably be my Achilles heel now. No, I must check Cardia. But, yep, we'll go down to the bottom bracket and see who we get.
Well, I can actually tell you that. You will get the loser between Woo Bear and some jerk on comms here. So, I'll see you on loser's bracket.
Alrighty.
All right, switching over to our other side, looks like Darkmoon. What you got for us?
It's an utter shock. Flurry's great. Flurry's score on race time is far better than my own. That X-Cal carry all the way. Seriously, we tell the ducks every time, if you get into a dive and the dive sucks and you see things you know you're not going to be able to defeat, then you got to recalibrate. And this time the recalibration was 4 more levels and the X-Cal. And, I mean, I watched the back half of that run after I was done, and it was basically like, I was in behind Flurry, and because of that X-Cal and the extra couple levels, I just kind of steamrolled right up behind, to the point where even though he was in Chaos first, by almost a minute, I want to say, that I finished before he did. And that just, it shows the power of a good recalibration, a good weapon. I think that fighter with the X-Cal was better than a black belt would have been at the same position. So that's just, it's what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to recalibrate. And this was a seed that demanded it, because that Chaos was atrocious.
Real quick, where was X-Cal? Was that her turn that
it was a slap turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to do it the first time, so I didn't do the dive the first time for the X-Cal, and then regretted it. If I'd had the X-Cal on me, even at level 24, I think I probably would have gotten through the first time, because it was the Fiends that took out most of my party, and then Chaos, nuclear Tier 4 Chaos, my Thief alone couldn't get through that.
Oh, I didn't even see the Cure 4. That would have been more.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I hear it was there. Yeah, right?
Well,
so yeah, I'm good.
Looking ahead, you're taking on Ale. What are your
Well,
thoughts?
that's gonna be a free match for Ale, I'm sure.
I think you're in my same boat there, yeah.
Yeah, no,
So-
I'm shocked I made it this far. I got a win, which was better than last tournament when I think I scored 2 losses, and that was that. So, yay, better winter tournament plot this time around. But no, Ale's better at this game than I am. I will have to cut and take down to the bone every single move I do, and even then, he'll probably still beat me by 3 minutes. So, that's
And then-
gonna be a good time.
To finish up the other side of the race, Flurry. That was so close, dude. Like, what are your thoughts?
I just want a tournament race that's not early canoe. Between last year's winter tournament and last year's derby, I think it's like, oh, go to Ice Cave and Volcano in the first 5 minutes. I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, it was fun. I was very sad that Lich did not accept my offer of cake. But yeah, it was a fun seed. I mean, my race time scores only bloated because I managed to get through qualifiers without forfeiting. And forfeiting has been kind of the theme of this tournament. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this flag set is gonna throw a bunch of rude stuff at you. It just happened to be at Chaos this time. So,
Well, and we've asked the other runners, so now to kind of get your opinion. Looks like you will be against the loser of Not Young Me and Ravioli. So, any thoughts there?
I mean, I don't usually do too much like scouting or anything like that on on FFR at least, because I don't feel like I'm good enough to properly take advantage of it yet. So like my goal is to just go in, play the game I like to play, and go from there.
Nice. Well, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up. We've got, it looks like 2 more races coming on tonight. I think in a few moments we're going to go ahead and raid you guys on over to Lord Fizzlebeef's channel for a really interesting run. It's going to be Danny versus Luffy, some sort of Lorfin Borfin Productions things. So we'll head you over there whenever he gets live in a few moments. Also this evening at 10:30 Eastern, we have Iker versus F. Coughlin. So that'll be over on Speed Gaming 4 at 10:30 this evening. Looking forward to tomorrow. We've got a lot of races on Friday, so buckle up and prepare. At 12, we have Rubes versus Zenobian. At 2, we have Odoron versus ADR. At 9, we have Oslado versus Sorbius. And it looks like Darkmoon's going to be probably bicking all of those on our FFR channel. So feel free to come catch it there. And then at 10 o'clock, you've got your choice. We've got 2 races tomorrow night. Krellin versus Demon RHK, and Solario Rex versus Peasants OMFG. The first one, Krellin's going to be on Speed Gaming, and the Solario Peasants is going to be on RPG Limit Break. So lots of stuff coming up tomorrow. Plenty of Final Fantasy Randomizer going on. So I'm going to hand it on over. Siberian, take us out.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor to watch you suffer through that chaos fight this entire state. And I wish you all the best in future friends. And I still wait for my inevitable demise. Good night, everyone.